Hello everyone, this is Sean checking in right after chemo. I got to the center this morning at 8:25, got my blood drawn, went and talked to the doctor, so I got to the chemo treatment room around 9:10. The nurse came in around 9:15, accessed my port, and she was on a roll this morning. This is a new lady. I never had her before. This is my third treatment, and every time it's been someone different, which is fine. So she went and got my fluids and my pre-meds from the pharmacist. She came back. She started my saline, which was a large bag, 1 liter of normal saline. The first treatment, they did one 500 bag, which was a small bag. And since my counts were so bad after my first chemo treatment, and it put me in neutropenia. Neutropenia is when your counts are low and it makes you give you a higher risk for infection. She started my second chemo treatment with a larger bag of IV fluids. So the new nurse today, she started my IV fluids. She started some Decadron, which is a steroid, and it helps prevent side effects from the chemo. I start taking 8 milligrams the day before, 2 times a day, so a total of 16 milligrams. And the day after, which is tomorrow, I'll take 8 milligrams 2 times a day. So that kind of helps with your side effects of chemotherapy. One side effects from the Decadron, which is the steroid. I had to take steroids like prednisone before. If you've ever had to take prednisones for like a cold, a sinus infection, or bronchitis or something, it gives you, it can cause irritability, it can cause mood swings, it can cause increased appetite, it can, for a long period of time, if you're taking it, it can cause weight gain, and it can cause you to have some night sweats or being hot. So she started the Decadron with the IV fluids. Then I got Zofran. Zofran is for nausea, helps prevent nausea. Then she gave me Benadryl. Something she puts inside of my port. It's in a syringe. I can't remember the name of it. I have to look at my paperwork to be able to tell you the name of it. She told me, but I forgot what it was. And it's for nausea as well. And she says good. It's a good medicine. It's like peach-ish, and you can taste it when it's going in. I don't know if I tasted or smelled it. I think I smelled it more than I did taste it. So after the Benadryl, she gave me Pepsid, and Pepsid is to help reduce acid on your stomach. So I got 5 pre-meds. One thing she did today that I didn't have done in my other sessions, and I am a nurse, she did run my saline and she piggybacked, which means all of my other 4 pre-meds, she hung with the saline. They didn't do that before. And I haven't had any side effects. So I'm praying to God that I don't have any side effects, because the medicine's already diluted in saline. Then you're piggyback it in with the normal saline. That's giving it more dilution. So I still hope that it's going to be effective. So then after the pre-med, she started my targeted drugs, which is the Herceptin and the Progetta. Yeah, Herceptin and Progetta. I think I got the Progetta first and then the Herceptin. I think they went for 30 minutes, and then she started my carboplatin for an hour, and then my Texetol for maybe, I think she came in and sped it up. She was on a roll. They were short staffed. She said they lost 3 nurses last week, but still, girl, slow down, okay? She started my Texetol, and I think it was supposed to infuse for an hour, which she came in and she turned it up, so it got finished before the time she put in. And I was done at 1:37. 9, 10, 11, 12, 1. 4 hours treatment. It's supposed to be 6 hours, but I'm not even mad. As long as I feel good, my drugs are working or whatever. But I hope I'm okay. I pray that I'm okay, which I do have nausea medicine at home if I need it. Yeah. So I finished treatment. Everything went good. My labs, of course, this is the 3rd week, so my labs have kind of returned back to normal. My hemoglobin was 10, and normal is like 12 and up. So she said that's normal for chemo treatment. And I think the highest one was 10.7. The first treatment was 10.7. But my hemoglobin has been normal. But she said I saw some beet powder at Ross the other day. It's organic and you can put it in water or whatever. And I asked her if it's okay if I drink some beet juice or something. She said yes. And I just went to Costco and they had a sample of beets. So I did have a beet. I do like pickled beets, but I can tolerate beets in my salad and stuff. So I'll probably start trying to incorporate some beets into my diet to get my hemoglobin up. What else can I tell you? I forgot to tell you guys. I forgot my story on yesterday to tell you guys about my Claritin. I started off telling you that I was taking Claritin. Then I went on to tell you about going on the walk, and I met this girl. So I met this lady on the walk, and she will be 1 year. I think her January will be 1 year, her 1 year anniversary of cancer. So she said she took Allegra because my nose constantly drips. Now I do have chronic allergies, year-round allergies. I had allergies testing, so I have a lot of allergies to a lot of different things. But the chemo makes it drip a little more. Like I can't go 5 minutes without blowing my nose. And she said she switched to Allegra, but when I asked the nurse today, she was like, for the bone pain, you need to stay with Claritin. So I'm gonna stay with Claritin, and then I may add an Allegra, maybe for nighttime or something, just to see. So the Claritin is 10 milligrams, and I'll consult my doctor and make sure it's okay that I add that Allegra, because it's not good. At work, I'm constantly blowing my nose. In the car, when I was walking for the Susan G. Komen walk, More Than Pink walk on Saturday, I had to make sure that I had a box of Kleenex in my bag because it was just that serious. You know, walking anyway stimulates a nose run, and then with my allergy and this chemo, yeah. So that's one thing. And I also forgot to tell you guys, when my hair matted up in the shower when I went to wash it, when I had those braids and I cut it. Even with me cutting it, it was already shedding and coming out. So because when I took pictures, before I cut my pictures, I could see that all my sides had started coming out. I had baby hair on the sides. Even I had a braid down the middle, and I had taken the braid out and combed it over to make 2 plaits before I washed my hair. Even that braid line, when I cut my hair, it was there, like the hair had already started shedding. Just luckily it shedded within the braid, and that's why I was matted up. But after I cut my hair, my scalp hurt so bad. It felt like it had been burned, and you touching that area, and it's just constantly irritated. It felt like it's as if I had used some freaking Nair on my head. I had to look at the conditioner to make sure it said conditioner, and it wasn't Nair. It was horrible. Even when I wore these little beanies on my head, and I would take them off, and the little piece of hairs that was left, those nerve endings were hurting so bad. And it led me to go ahead and shave my head down. But it was 50 degrees this morning, y'all. Even though I be hiding inside, I didn't want my head to be cold this morning, so I put this bonnet on. And my girlfriend, 2 of my girlfriends came. My sister came, my aunt, grandma, all my family came, and we took some pictures. So I took a picture with this little beanie on, and I took a picture with my bald head. I'm comfortable in my skin, y'all. I'm comfortable. I'm gonna ride this journey no matter what. Somebody made a comment yesterday, oh, you need to put on earrings. My sister said this, and she ain't got no fashion tips at all, and I got on earrings. Sometimes you have to ignore the noise in the background. I am comfortable in my skin, I'm confident in my skin, and I'm gonna ride this cancer journey out. This is my story, and I'm gonna do what I please with it, okay? So yeah, I'm feeling good, feeling great. My girlfriend also made me a cake for my birthday. A lot of my friends pitched in and sent me some stuff for my birthday. My birthday is tomorrow, but on social media, of course, you don't have to let everybody know your business. Your birthday business, your personal business, whatever business you don't want to share with people, you don't have to share it with them, you know. Some things you take it to the altar, you take it to God. That's the best place for it. Get on your knees, pray, leave it there. But yeah, I'm gonna upload some pictures of some gifts. Every time I've come to chemo, Shamikia has brought me something there. She has brought me something. I have to post what she brought me my second chemo treatment, and I'm wearing it for my birthday tomorrow, because I was gonna dress up tomorrow, but with the temperatures being like they are, I'm just gonna be comfortable. Yeah. So that's it, you guys, and I'll check in with you over the next few days, let you know how I'm doing. I'm gonna work Saturday night, because I still have to get 32 hours a week. My job made sure they hinted that out last week, that I still have to get 32 hours a week to keep my insurance. And now that I have this diagnosis and I need my insurance, unless I go the whole route about disability and all that stuff. But how much is disability paying you? You know? But anyway, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment, and turn on your bell notifications. Okay? Thank you. Have a good day. Oh, it's October the 25th, 2023, the day before my birthday. All right, and this is cycle 3 of 6. So I have a total of 6 chemotherapy sections. So I'm halfway through the chemo part. After I'm done with chemo, I have surgery in January. I'm opted to get bilateral mastectomies, because I think I've already shared this, but I do not want to hear the words, you have cancer, especially breast cancer. Lord forbid if I have cancer anywhere else in my body, but I don't want to hear those words again. I had a biopsy on both breasts. The right was cancerous, the left was benign, meaning no cancer. But if the contrast lit up in this left breast, who's to say down the road that it won't be cancerous? Because they suggested I get a mammogram every 6 months on this left breast. I'm not doing that. So I opted to get bilateral mastectomies. I don't want to go through chemotherapy again. I want to live life. I want to live my life. I want to travel the world. And if I can get both breasts removed without having to 5 years, 2 years, 1 year, 10 years down the road, have to go through this type of treatment and this journey again, I don't want it. So, and I'm not going to get any implants. I've opted not to get implants. One of my the lady I started following on YouTube, she got implants in her breast, and she has cancer in the fatty part of the breast that was left in the breast. So now she has to go through chemotherapy again. She has to go and get the implants removed. And implants and stuff is not covered by insurance, you know. It's cosmetic surgery. So I'm not doing all that. I don't want to do all that, you know. But anyway, all right. Thank you guys. Have a good day. Bye-bye.